the time. And right after he died, I mean, right before he died, I almost OD'd on ketamine.
What the fuck is that? I have no idea what that is.
So my plug, right, where that I get like my stuff from is like everything is A1, right? But he got a lot of shit. He got a lot of different shits. So ketamine looks exactly like cocaine, bro. You can't tell the difference, but it's impossible. You can't tell it, dog. You know what I'm saying? You could probably you just can't. I don't know, dog. I don't know. So it's late. I'm drunk. He drunk. You know what I'm saying? Hey, slide through. He stayed in my condo building. I'm like, yo, come downstairs or whatever. Yeah, come downstairs. Boom, he came down. Boom, he gave me the wrong fucking bag. Hit that bitch. I'm drunk, so I'm not feeling. I'm just like, okay, I'm drunk, and then instantly I was just like, why it's not giving me that? I'm like, well, maybe whatever. So I'm like, I did some more. I did the bag to keep going. I'm like, why that shit not? Then that bitch start hitting different. I said, wait a minute, boy. This ain't no motherfucking cocaine, man. What the fuck, bro? And I went into a K-hole.
Fuck is that?
A K-hole is when you overdosing on ketamine and you can't fucking move. You just like paralysis. Like you can't move. Like every step you take feels like it's a mile away, and you can't. You like your body jerking. You can't really. So you just stood still. I'm just like for like 4 hours, bro.
So where was the homie at? He bounced or he was there?
I couldn't do nothing. I had to wait till I came down.
Wow.
I had to wait till I couldn't do nothing, bro. Nothing. Fully. Then my hoe came in. You know what I'm saying? My hoe came in from the club. And I'm like trying to like fucking tell her like, yo, like what's going on? But I can't talk. And she's like drunk and doing dumb shit. And I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm about to die, dumbass. So I'm sitting stuck.
Yeah.
I can't talk to you, bro. I'm stuck. So after a while, though, and I was giving her the look with my eyes, like, and she's like, she gets it. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yo, all right, but you know what I'm saying? So, but then after it came down, that's when I'm like, yo, what the fuck was that? And then after that, my dumb ass, like I told you, boy, that shit is a motherfucking devil, dog. So I fucked around and relapsed. And then the night I relapsed, on the 8th, he died that night.
Wow.
And they said it on the 9th that he died, but he died the same night. I realized I wake up and he was dead. And that's when it's like, all right, bro.
That's it.
Dead. And guess what? I met him like maybe 2 weeks before that when he was down here in Miami for the first time. And everybody, since my career, my nigga, everybody like, well, you know, you remind me of like a down south DMX. I'm like, bro, that's one of the it's one of the 5 artists. There's 5 artists that make up Gunplay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? His you know, just his wittiness. Nas with his intellectual, he can hit you with the, you know what I'm saying, and his wordplay. Oh Dirty Bastard, because he just didn't give a fucking, and that was, I have that side, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, Prodigy, because of his obtuse angle style, kind of off but on, obscured vision, the way he say it, like I'm that's me.
Conviction, just the conviction in his voice alone.
Yeah, like the way you, I just can't. It's just, and I met him too, and X was the one where when he was like, "Yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up." I'm like, that's when I started doing my thing with the coke and shit like that. Around that time is when I really just started like, all right now, like I'm knowing this ain't right, and I'm knowing I'm headed down a fucked up path, but this shit is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But then I felt it like I wanted to stop then, but then I knew I was already, you know what I'm saying, far gone or whatever. But his death, and I definitely was like, all right, man, you know. And I got people that love me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. It's all business, ain't it?
Bro, but you know, it's funny. Reason why what you're saying is so important to yourself, because this is your testimony, and also the audience, because it's thousands of people right now that's struggling just like you. And you just said something that's so real, because you just said you ain't know people love you. You know, sometimes I feel like that. Like, yo.
Yeah.
Because love is a feeling. Sometimes you don't get the feeling.
You don't get it.
You know, and you know, but you know how to give it, and you know how to give your all, but you pouring from an empty glass a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So right now where you at, where I'm at in my life, you is resonating with me. So when you started messing with the hard drugs, was it some party shit, some Miami shit? Because I'm confused. Like,
it's Miami.
Okay, yeah. You
it's the culture,
Scarface,
it's
Scarface.
Culture. It's normal. Niggas smoke boom joints. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, you know what I'm saying? Now you smoke that shit. Man, get that. What the fuck, man? You gonna clear the whole room out. But and now it's looked down. You know, you still got, you know, your pockets of folks that do it. But when you pull back from it, and then you actually see and you know what it does to you chemically, the imbalance that it does chemically in your brain, that you don't even realize that even when you off it, it could be a week, 2 weeks, it was still there in your system.
You an addict forever. You're an addict forever. Yeah.
You are kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You got to really let that shit. But then when you're doing it constantly, it already turns you into whatever that, you know what I'm saying? Like the worst part of you is always in the front. So it brings the worst part of you always in the front. So
this individual that you created via the drugs is the guy who missed out on all them classic Ross albums. That's the guy who missed out because he was absolutely. So that's why you that's why you really kick yourself in the ass, because you cheated yourself basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell myself that all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way that you can move forward with anything. Because if you sitting there blaming folk, man, shut the fuck up, man. Yeah. Shut up. Sometimes you got to look at yourself, man. Fuck are you doing? How many hours a day do you work on your craft? You got 24 hours, bro. Do you spend 30 minutes on your body? 30 on your mind? Do you 4 on your craft?
Did you drink some water today? Like, did you drink some
water?
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Did you think about murder, death, kill? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like that was a nigga everything. You wake up, your phone ringing. Boy, you ain't heard? Oh, hey, yeah. Then you know what I'm saying? That the first until you jump out the bed, you choosing violence, bro.
Yes.
Your mind choosing violence, and then where your mind goes, your body gonna go, dog. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, and then you snappy because of the drugs, and you can't, or you withdrawn a little bit, and you don't even know it, and you snapping, hey, fuck, where my money at? And shit, you talking to people crazy and shit like that, burning bridges, dog, because you fucking high, nigga. That shit is lame, bro. For real, bro. Like,
I'm glad though. Bro. I'm happy that you're clean, sober. I'm happy for you. I congratulate you. Keep fighting a good fight. The world needs you. The world needs your honesty, and you have a testimony that you're gonna help millions of people via getting that monkey off your back. So I don't drink or smoke, so I'm always, you know, I'm happy that you're able to get that monkey off your back and realize that you could be the next X in stature, but then you could also be the next X deceased if you keep going down the path. So you can pick which one you want.
Exactly.
You got a choice. You know?